Busugwo hon sungubay. Fumir guaraga buset na lunishugo wuriage nebese hon bian ibirigu. Leo Luma Tom Sanchez. Logo hida gunina luna chilere belaya. Labuga lida ebugunile. Mama nagunda chilehad na laya. Ebuge flas ohe flas. Luna subusirune. Odule. Mama nagunda. Ombu sereme.
Busugol sungarino gulamida wanerega. Ugunya awaha ya Labuga disis lida widha te piamilu yama awaha ya lubado lidunari mayuru, o sea que lidunari buga mayuru la diga lida la bajo do ogu luago hachulir gaino gu yaho mehane la chulir Marcos Sanchez Diaz Furumi. Wembu sereme awaha ya hama bien visita tua la mole Leo Sanchez aba hada again lilo wagono Marcos Sanchez Diaz tumati aba itu sune tenemu que Santa Sansi en latine ti lugarif na duches mwaba tiliburu nuho burugo na tatra me aliho lumage gunyo. Greetings to each and every one in the diaspora. Here we are today with two of our special guests, Mr. Leo Sanchez, whom I've known for the past 18 years, and our Garifuna Duchess. They are our special guests today. I was telling them that at this specific point, we're here at the water which we feel is sacred because it was the first water that Marcos Sanchez Diaz, the founder of Livingston, claimed. I think, and I still believe today, that it was one of the initiatives that had us, or that made us stay here. So this is what they call Barrio Capitanía, okay? In 1842, when Steve Johnson came here to Livingston, this was the place he also visited first. And then there were still Garifunas living here at the time. Over the years, after 1831, Livingston became the main port in the Atlantic. And as it's always been done, the poor people had to move out because this was one of the most developed areas. And that's how we, the Garifuna people in Guatemala, was moved from here, and now we live in other areas which we're going to be talking about in this report. In the meantime, hang on. All right. Okay. Good afternoon once again, and we're extending our greetings. We're at the same place that we previously spoke of. This is Barrio La Capitanía. This was where Marcos Sanchez Diaz first landed, okay? As it is indicated here, he founded Livingston in 1802, and as the statue indicates, there has been a lot of controversial statements, right? Because then we indeed have to ask the question, who is Marcos Sanchez Diaz? Where did he came from? What did he look like? What is his philosophy? So when people are here, they look at our features, and they look at that feature, and then the questions begin. In this sense, personally, Marcos Sanchez Diaz is not about looks. Looks doesn't mean anything to me. What is visible, that this man had a vision, and I believe that he saw one of the most beautiful piece of land on the planet. And I'm so proud that we have a founder like him. So therefore, it doesn't matter to me what he looks like, because what I'm about is the way I feel, and I can feel his presence when I'm here.
And you're a direct descendant.
Yes, I am. Thanks.
So is Leo.
Yeah, we're still here in Barrio Barique. Okay, this is one of the first original neighborhoods of the Garifuna people, existing from the time that Labuga was founded. This was the area the Garifunas started living around and about the time in 1802. So all, by majority, most of these lands around here somehow still belongs to the Garifuna people, but on that particular area that we were at, because that's where the barracks were, then they started moving the Garifunas forward.
Further back. Further back.
Yeah,
Yes,
farther back.
okay.
Okay. Beiti Benafi, Busugo, Frumia, Lusun Tigabafu, how soon, how had Wagabrigo, Lau, Awahala Yaogunye, Awaha new, Rati Wele, Bogudi, Tida Libased, the Baba Regino, Yachevech, Awaha, Hamabiambi Sita. Painige, sembedige, lu wayabi buga ya ugunye, ichiga ya nebe habune hahari wagubrigu, yake awangu wala ebuga lita alugdahani. Once again, greetings, this time from Keweche, Livingston, Labuga. But first and foremost, we want to give thanks and praise to the Most High, along with the ancestors, for having us here today at what we call a very sacred place. This is temple, Garifuna temple that belongs, or that belongs to Baba Rohino. He's the person we honor here every time there is a Garifuna ceremony. Thinking again about one of the conversations we were having on our way back, you were asking about what does the Queche community means to us here in Guatemala. And the essence of the word would be that for us, Queche is the Mecca of Garifuna spirituality. We're about maybe half an hour to 45 minutes where Din Baltasar Avila resided, one of the most well-known buyes in the entire diaspora. Once again, we're so grateful to be here, and yes, indeed, it's a privilege to be with our ancestors today. Sereme, wago halaya hama pari bolibre.
Okay.
This herb here is what the Karina would call Hagura herb. And it's a herb designed like when children are agitated, that you can boil this and then you can give it to them to drink, and that would soothe their spirit. You can when the pot of this herb is dry, you can also dry it in water.
The little pods.
Right, and then you can make a coffee from it.
Okay.
This next herb here is what we call the Shankapedra. It is used to dissolve kidney stones and bladder stones, and anything for the pain around the back area. And you can boil it, boil it in water, and
In a tea form.
in a tea form,
Okay.
and drink it, and it would help.
Okay.
This
There we go.
next herb, I don't know what is the name, but what I do know that you can take the leaves, and when a child has scratch on the tongue,
Uh-huh.
it could be pulp like this, and then you can put it on the tongue, and it will have that.
So like an
problem.
antiseptic sort of.
Right. It will
Right.
have that problem.
Okay.
You give a relief.
Anything else?
Nope.
That's it.
Well, awa busugo hon sungarina wala mida America, awa ya los altares, awa belo lumo ibu gayon carnal Hector Núñez. Awa ya los
Busog.
altares pinafine. Okay. Wasami na raya belum widi ganga duwale pero ya hon baya bebo wayabi agumuhone pero garara wakate. So awa hati afane hawama lau wacharagu wa historia wayano en furumie loagu mamala furume guardo uritia wagia ni la diferencia wada que garina go hawai sun uritia ha ya bayan la mida go mariga dando que ha loagu baya loba Sudamérica, okay. Wayano hengete murusu de que si lida la hayadi meri uritia hayahu furumie te la me nyibitia lida 1600 wen urua lidane me ha Pedro Alvarado nilu be me hanuwa uritia lobo ge Jamaica luma Haiti lo hayabi yadai me yadai metia rabanal yadai metia britida besaf área to nilu be me la dao huwa sugar, okay. Yara tima antiguo Guatemala, la meha bada ligia tima meha centro la su negociación ya la mido América, o sea que frume guardo meha negocio chiluti meha antigua la diga ya meha sarago influencia que meha ni la Perú la bada, ¿verdad? Algún mucho buena lira abahayabia abahayabi uritia ha garina ubanya ubunye weyu según a historia lida irumu milu sedsa nefu sed dige wadaga rotan lumo bumilu vid biama tati hayame ha garina gu agano lobo ubalisi lida meme daradu nuhe gara da dairutu balisi luagu hanaha me ingleses uritia Honduras ge luhidi yadagi mi balisi and nui garda ke nube bulu ameha la subdirum de que magunda hama meha wau ke garina gu la digo mene salvaje wama pero subusti me hati hun de que bidu ama arab so yige me hati hafaye huwa ada lu gyara bela me hatatu ra yusra sensu wadage yime ha me hati ha yadagi me banya hama inglese sa Yime hatatu ragani ha brigalasu kaki, okay? Yime hatatu ragani ha isubuse. So dame hatile biabi, lume larigi mancho ha gobana, banuba bigalasu, banuba ti subuse, bugetile midi gilbe adiga ile. Yuna ari huwa ti mehati de que nyige lam hege la tatira gumugo la diga sensu.
The salary system.
Yeah, the salary system. So
Correct.
Bugue metile gajabu bay buidro man me bario gun silulable majabu bay pero lari yetige lira lige liabi canal le umbe wawa ha Panamá gibeti am hege yadai metieni anyahi ni hege tia historia de que yadai me hama garina gu lo canal de Panamá pero like me hege tige la gun sulira lige me hege hatatiru daga hayaho la mido go meriga uguya lube weyu anyahe lube guionu ya wadimalu an wagia subusti munde que anyahe la ya porque subusti mutia familia Stokes, ¿verdad? Kaba ge abule de Henry Stokes, a very good friend of yours.
Yep.
Yeah, and ahí me get hada que chuti ha, o sea que la diga urihama and chuti ha ba kama hamu me hati ge bahigwol mutua lichua ule pero ni get lichua wada que le wane naturalmente, ¿verdad? Entonces, explicar nada de que sí, allí la ura uritia, Javier uritia ya wadima, pero hubo ya uritia que garino. Liabiti tema le wa fancia de ya tu maitu ya que lo que la hamuga basa sengo sana disi rumu le ligame tachulu United Fruit Company yaho dame haligia ni mene que da hego senso we garino como mabudu hobe uma de porque chorra mal de que habiba la le venga goleaba semana.
Wow.
You know. Allá me gaino tal vez sandibo te me hungo bidu la deja gaino la me senso lo que wafo uro wa badro wa amarigu ay me ne ga hada hasta bien watch de ho mutlaba ha bula de ga no capa y nada nente de que sí porque lida que me guardaron no le de que barrio no he wa muna ya la buga abu nuti me habari lo ya 80 y rumo que tabu nu a uma agua rara la diga lida que me haga sistema de salario le abahatati rugarino gu abu no haba. Okay, bugeme tile du ga be ubeneri ada bugeme le agano be lida ma tidaba munu la maburu bugeti le ya dai me be tuma United Fruit Company ya era de status quo, o sea que you know l'ultima la balisi la bidi la escuela angarif na bubuya aba biabi yaho aba bidi ya dai.
I am here in Labuga, Livingston, Guatemala, at the site of the holy ground, the Siete Altares. This is the first tier, the first altar. I'm sitting in water. This is my feet in water. It's crystal clear. I have Tom with me. And I have Leo with me. What a blessing. And there, it literally empties out into the sea.
I don't know what to say, though. It looks meet the ocean. And then the ocean meets the river.
And what is the significance here with our ancestors?
I was saying that right now we're in a location that is so unique and it's characterized as paradise, right? This is where a river conjoins or meets with the Caribbean Sea. I think that if there's any like this in other places, we should also accredit that. But then the lake joins with the river. So we have a river, a lake, and then the ocean.
Oh, wow.
And gives Livingston a unique location because Livingston is not an island. It is a peninsula. So we're not completely surrounded by water, but we're almost 99%.
Okay, go ahead. We're at the port of
San Felipe, Castillo, and according to the history, this was during the era that during the colonial eras. This was like a hideout for the Spaniards because along the Atlantic coast there was a lot of
pirate
activities, and we might be able to see the same signs like when we go to Omoa. And
there you can see the cannon.
Another one is here as well.
You can see the cannon.
The Spaniards used this for protect their goods
Mm-hmm.
against the pirates, because
Okay.
there was a lot of activities of hijacking and what have you in these areas.
It's still in very good condition,
Yeah,
the building.
I think it was
Yes.
constructed in 1695.
Oh, wow.
If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
It's been a
So
while.
it's pretty old.
Yeah. Okay. There you have it.
It's probably is. But they also have
Livingston
a
is
branch
divided into.
to geographical areas. Okay, the population of the municipality of Livingston is almost 80,000 people.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Significant.
so the largest part of Livingston territory is here in Rio Dulce. Okay, according to the last census, we have the last census indicates that we had 19,559 Garifunas actually living in Guatemala. However, there are only about maybe 6,000 to 7,000 living in the area of Isabel.
Okay. Yeah. This trip to Labuga, Livingston, Guatemala has been a groundbreaking experience for me so far. I am eternally grateful to two brothers, Leo and Tom Sanchez, for facilitating this opportunity, for facilitating this trip. It was beyond what I expected, and I am grateful for their time, for their knowledge, for their wisdom, for their contribution to my journey. There was so much that was accomplished. Visiting Siete Alteras, and also taking the trip down the Rio Dulce and reliving some of the history and the experiences of Garinagu. I am humbled by this opportunity, and I continue to be in awe to the Creator and my ancestors for the opportunities that they keep providing for me.